Like mask user ID. You want to run a report, but you want to mask the user ID. Why? You don't want to. For security reasons, the system can. System can mask the user ID, so it displays a series of asterisk. Check the checkbox to hide the ID. Case-sensitive search. If you click on that, unless the exact number of spellings are not maintained or given, system will not show you that report. Page breakdown between required means. If there are plenty of information, it will break out the page. That is required or not. And filter by criteria. Some fields in the report. Go Pages contains a filter by criteria, link. When you click the link, the page opens up and can multiply multiple fields in that. For example, you can return to the set of users who are in the job location. So you just choose a particular job location. You want that for these people only the report should run. Where can I search for the which one job location on the user or user status? This is a filter by criteria. Where is the criteria? Yeah. So it's just some filter. Oh, I didn't get your question. It says that filter by criteria. Where is it on the image on your right? Showing the criteria. Which one I'll show you? First of all, this is one criteria. The master ID. It's the same sensitive. These are all things when you run a report. When you run a report, let me want to know which is the one to say that you can select, based on Washington, D.C. Yeah, this is the filter. Once you go there, see they have started maintaining the filter. Enter into the report. It will ask for Create Filter. So here they said, I want to run this report for managers, or a particular manager. This is 190. Let's say any idea or something. So, first of all, they're going through the manager's life. If you are saying a report to be run at a later time or schedule a report to run on the recurring basis, you may want to report it dynamically. Update the filter in the situation. You must have criteria of the field that search instead of selecting results. So first we will set up the criteria. When I go into that. When you start running a report. Search for a report, it will ask for the criteria. What criteria do you want to access? Obviously what criteria you want to run the support getting me when you go into. For example, he wants to run a report on all the markers of the voting. This is a criteria. The manager. Not getting me. Just like you asked for location. He wants to run a report for one manager called Marcus. Okay. This is one criteria. That you should throw all the reports regarding the markers of subordinate filters. The user search using Microsoft as manager. So using Microsoft. I click on Mark. And then select each of the subordinate ID. The moment I click on managers, they will select all the ID. What happens if Marcus is signed another subordinate next week? This would have to search again and add the new subordinate to the filter in order to include, or in the report. An easier method and one you specifically officially useful is. You are going to save the report and run it later or set the report to record. Would be to search for the users who have Microsoft as their manager. Okay, so again the criteria they have said. So the filter allow that we to specify which data the report should include in its output. For example, in the case we want to run a leader learning report. For all users who report to one or two managers. We will do that. So we go to learning how to report. Click the filter. Bright criteria. I can. That is like this okay. If necessary, click Add, Remove Criteria to add the Manager Search filter into the search screen of the display and search criteria pop up. So this is simple. I mean you just go to the report. You click on this typical, I can. That is a filter criteria and you select whatever you want to filter. OK. Submit filter information. So it was quite there. Even when you run an item. There also, we have some criteria, filter. Select the manager's textbook and click Select the manager. Search query display. So I selected that and I have that. You're added. Click on Submit. To create the filter, click the filter by criteria at the end of the manager search. This one. OK. It will ask for their ID name, whatever you want to search it for. OK. So, which means the option I can have, just go to the ad and create options for me to select which option I want to display the moment I click on that typical item. That is the purpose of system. Will throw you all the name of the manager. OK. So if you don't know the manager's ID in the search criteria in the last name and post them. OK. For example, enter Smith in the last name. OK, all this, Smith will come. Select the textbook. So I said I selected this. Call Smith. We get to filter the moment you added here. That person will be added. OK. Summit. There are two filters. Can you see the icon? That was the one is chosen. You can modify this filter by clicking the filter icon again. If I want, I can go and click on it. What is the difference between what is the blue and the one that is white? Filter. OK. This is to give you options, OK. This is the option. Clear the filter by clicking. So I chose 10 managers on and I want to again filter it out or select or deselect from those people. I will remove those people from that list, only the 10 people. Then I'll go from this white one. If I want to go and search for wider audience or everyone, I will go to the blue one. Also, if I click the white one, everything will be clear then OK.